We are starting this day in a life the night before, because truly, if I do not get a good sleep the night before, my next day sucks. So it is currently 9:19 p.m. on a Friday night, because I work tomorrow, Saturday. And we are gonna get a good night's sleep. And I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is currently 5:31. And we're gonna get this day started. Sorry, when I wake up, I turn the lights on and drink water. We go to the bathroom. It's winter in Chicago, so the first thing I do is, this is gonna be so bright, but I turn this on so one, I can wake up, and two, I can get some vitamin D. I don't really care what my hair looks like in the morning. You'll see why. Contacts. I use dailies. I used to have monthlies, but dailies feel so much better on my eyes. The reason why I drink water right before I wake up, or right when I wake up, they say, I read in a book once that when you wake up and you drink water, the bacteria that formed in your mouth overnight and you drink it, like wakes your stomach up. So that's why. Usually right when I wake up, I will take my dog out, Mochi, but since it's winter in Chicago, I wait until I've gotten dressed because it's cold out. Ooh, toothbrush.
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space.
I've been doing Smile Direct Club for the past, like, way too long. My teeth were pretty bad, but I like to brush my teeth right away and then pop these liners back in because every second counts, right? I don't know. Smile Direct Club, you have to wear them 22 hours a day, so. Okay, because of COVID, we've had to start wearing N95 masks on my unit again. I had started getting facials because these tiny things kept coming back because it gets so, like, wet under the mask. Thankfully, I only work 8-hour shifts now versus 12-hour shifts. So I'm gonna wash my face now. Typically, I wouldn't make so much noise this morning, but this is perfect because my roommates are in St. Louis. It's kind of actually very nice to talk in the morning because I usually do this like all quiet. All right, clean towel, pat face. All right, so 5:47 and my face and my teeth are already brushed. It's usually how I start my day. I also just got this nose pierce, so I have a saline syringe. I'm just gonna clean around it. I should probably do that before I put the face cream on, but. So I come back to my room and I wanna make sure I get my bed done. Or I like make my bed. It's quite difficult because Mochi doesn't let me. After that, I'll typically get dressed. We'll do a nice little TikTok transition. Because I work on a psych unit, I don't have to wear scrubs, but I do miss wearing scrubs for the reasoning of comfort and feeling like I'm in PJs. So I tried to make my business casual outfits as scrub-like as possible. So I got these Uniqlo jeggings in different colors, and then also from Uniqlo, these just cotton long sleeves. And then I just put a Patagonia vest over it because they're pretty short I don't like how, I just like that the vest covers up more. Okay, so let's take Mochi out. The last thing I actually do is I grab another layer for my commute because I don't drive a car, I use public transport. So I've just been using one of my old scrub joggers from one of my old jobs, and I put them over the pants that I wear at work. Come on outside, Bubby. Let's go outside. I try to take Mochi out before 6 a.m. because the cat's automatic feeder goes off at 6 a.m. so they can eat together. It's currently 5:58. Good morning, Bubby. Aww. I really like taking Mochi out in the morning because it gives me an indication of if it's snowed or not. Because believe it or not, I don't know exactly how I get to work each day. Because I take public transportation, I can't necessarily trust that I can take the same way each day. Especially with COVID, CTA has been hit pretty hard. So my buses that I usually take haven't been coming in the morning. So I now have to find a way to the train, which is either a walk, skate, or bike away. That's right. Oops. Well, she is a cat. So I'm not gonna lie, usually my alarm goes off at 5:30 and I press that first snooze alarm mostly because I am in awe that I have to go back to work again. I'll never get over that. The fact that I have to go back to a hospital to work again. Basically, I'm ready to go to work. It's 6:04. I have to leave by the latest, really 6:30. So usually I'll take this time to figure out how I'm gonna get to work. Usually I will take my electric skateboard. It cuts down a lot of time. But given that it has snowed last night, that's not the safest option. So I'm gonna look at Google Maps and see what modes of transportation are available for us this morning. It's currently 6:06. Timing in the morning is very important for me just because I depend on public transportation. I'll usually take a 6:30 bus down to my first stop where I switch and I can either take another bus or I skate. This morning, it looks like a 6:30 bus is coming, so I'm gonna wait for that 6:30 bus. And at that first stop, I usually wait for that second bus, but it's usually full of other hospital workers going the same direction. If it's full or it doesn't come, there's a divvy station. I live in Chicago and there's divvy stations conveniently located, and since the majority of them are e-bikes now, it's actually quite easy to get around the city. So I'll probably take an e-bike. I also look at the weather to decide how many jackets I'm gonna wear. So it's 27 degrees. I think that 34, 33 is when I start to get cold. I think I'm gonna wear 2 jackets today. In terms of breakfast, I sometimes have time to make some drip coffee, but lately I've just been toasting a piece of bread and then bringing that to work and then bringing a banana. And when I get to work, we have those little peanut butter things. I'll make some peanut butter banana toast. So let's toast that bread. Get that bread, toast that bread. I lived for 3 years without a toaster and I just got one for Christmas this holidays. Life changer. While I wait for this bread to toast, I also usually look at my phone because since I go to sleep early, especially on a Friday night, I'll usually wake up with a good number of texts and Snapchats and social media stuff. I don't like looking at stuff within the first hour of me waking up just because I have to get those tasks done. And I find that it's clearing for my mind. Typically on the bus or train, I'll try to read a book instead of scrolling on my phone. I'll show you guys the book that I'm reading once we're on the train. I don't know why my camera stopped being able to record when I was trying to get ready. 1, the bus did come, thank God. And 2, the reason why I don't care about what my hair looks like in the morning is because I have to. Seems as though the commuting gods are with me. This is my first bus, and now we are moving at the bus stop for my second bus that says it's supposed to come in 5 minutes. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then I usually will walk to the divvy station that is right down the street and then just bike the rest of the way to work. I don't know if it's because it's the weekend, but I got here like relatively on time. It's 7:07. I start at 7:30. So I'm gonna see if I can grab some coffee. I usually get Starbucks, but I think I'm gonna try Beatrix this morning. It's 7:22. We'll see if we make it. It's 12:30. It's lunchtime. I think that a solid pro of this current job that I have, it's not going to be like this on every unit, but I actually get to sit for a lunch for half an hour. It's great. Another great thing about this job is that I get out on time. I never stay late. Report never goes over. It's kind of wild because I haven't had a job like that in forever. Just like in the morning, I never know which way I'm going to take home. Google Maps says the fastest way is bus and then train. Usually I have my skateboard, but I guess we're walking today. Just got off the bus. This never fucking happens, but I have to pee so badly. This walk is gonna feel like forever. Hi, oops. It is 5:11. I just got home from my commute, so yeah, it takes me like basically an hour to get to work, an hour back. Mochi got a bark box, so we're gonna open that. Is spa day. He got a succulent, and this is the bubbler. Started getting him super chewers because I am tired of cleaning up the fluff that comes out of like the soft toys that he chews. So now he's a super chewer. I don't know. You can like put treats in here. Usually my roommates are home, but since they're in St. Louis, they're not here. Not the best angle, but I don't really care. My camera went like burp, kaplunk for an hour. Since I've gotten home, I've taken Mochi out. I've fed him. The cats ate. Today is an off day or a rest day from my workouts. I rolled out my muscles because yesterday was a leg day. I stretched and I did an ab workout. My coworker put me on this. He told me about the Durante core workout. It's basically 10 hollow holds, 10 V-ups, 10, I don't know, like those little crunch things, and 10-second hollow hold, and you do that for 5 rounds for time. I've been doing that every other day that I'm not doing like a push-pull leg day. I made dinner. Usually my younger sister, who is one of my roommates, will make dinner, but tonight we made an open-faced brie ham and arugula sandwich. The arugula is doused in like lemon zest, juice, olive oil,
salt, pepper, some sugar, and minced garlic.
Brie is by far my favorite cheese. Melted brie, though, I could eat that for the rest of my life. This is the beer that I'm drinking. I purchased this at Benny's the other day, called Radionic Amplifier. Looks cute. I was not aware that it was an 8.5% ABV, but here we are. My team at work, my assignment, my patient assignment has not been the prettiest. The unit that I work on is hugely about continuity of care, so I don't have the choice of saying like, hey, can I not have this patient team? I'm mentally drained and I have to go back to work tomorrow. So I don't watch much TV or stream any shows. I am still trying to assimilate back into non-grad school life, so I don't really know how to fill my times outside of that. I think that tonight I really just want to finish my book that I've been reading. And also, I think I'm gonna clear out my phone because I'm planning on making more videos, but not planning on purchasing a camera because the girl's got a budget. So I gotta clear up my phone. You feel? This is delicious. If anyone, you can see I'm already getting Asian glow. If anyone that watches this is from Chicago and you haven't had Jenny's ice cream, you're welcome. Go get some Jenny's ice cream. It's so good. This is their Texas sheet. Excuse me? Hello? Stop. This is their Texas sheet cake. Decadent chocolate cake crumbles, bittersweet fudge, and palate gripping cocoa. Big, bold, beautiful. It's vegan and dairy free. I think it's coconut milk. It's so good. So you're welcome. Please go get Jenny's. If you're not from Chicago, come to Chicago and get Jenny's. Hello, excuse me. Friday, stop. Any of you have a hoodie that you should definitely, probably, most likely get rid of, but just haven't? That is this hoodie. This is how my love of this hoodie. It's from San Diego. It's from Ocean Beach, where I used to live. My love of this hoodie is so great that when I return to San Diego, I purchase a new one of this hoodie every time. So this just happens to be my first one. The second one is in the wash. Hoodies. Think that I could lift this hot piece of sandwich to here? Nope, the answer's